Louisiana Beer Reviews, Anderson Valley Salted Caramel Porter. This is a solo review. We did a duo review, my friend David and I, and that's already posted. Solar powered brewery. Okay. Malt beverage with natural flavors, aged 6 months in bourbon barrels. I think the bourbon barrel age originally it was Wild Turkey bourbon barrel. I don't know if they kept Wild Turkey barrels, but I think that they said that's aged 3 months. So 6 months in bourbon barrels of whoever makes the bourbon barrels. Boonville, California, Anderson Valley Brewing Company, established 1987. Independent craft brewer. We used to get their beers like we had the Boont. Then that was amber ale. It was really good, and then I never saw their stuff again. So 103rd day of 2023. Well, yeah, so it's a good date at 9.5 in a can. It's gonna last a long time. Clear cylindrical can with the paper adhesive label. All right, they had bomber bottles at one time, 22-ounce bomber bottles. 16 bitterness units. And the website also says that they use pale 2-row barley malt, chocolate malt, and crystal 40L and 80L barley malts. The hops are Columbus hops, and of course they're adding the natural flavors, salt and caramel, I would assume. Gets an 86 on Beer Advocate, very good. They say, I would call that good, but 80 on Google with their ratings, not many ratings there, and a 74 on Untappd, which would be about like a mid-80 range for Beer Advocate. It's a cold day right now. It's about 42 degrees. The sun is behind those thin clouds, so it would be warmer if the sun could get from behind those clouds. All right, so my friend David gave me this extra can, so thank you, David. You got a good deal on these. So that's very nice. Okie doke. You get it would be a thicker head. It's kind of thin beige. It'd be a thicker medium head, I think, if you had a narrow brim glass. It's a murky caramel brown, like a light brown, tan almost. But no, brown, okay. Maybe as you can see, like a milk chocolate brown. But with the sun shining, or trying to shine through it, gives it like a caramel, like more of an orange tan on the sides. Come on, son. We're rooting for you. Okay. The predominant aroma, just like with the stout, is the bourbon barrels. If you told me it was Wild Turkey, I would believe it. It does have that kind of smell. Now, I don't know if it's the 81 proof Wild Turkey. I saw that this morning at Winn-Dixie. They had a lot of Wild Turkey 81. Or if it's the 101. Now, as far as Wild Turkey, I think I prefer the 81 proof, a little milder from me, but most people like the 101 is their flagship. All right, let's go with the taste. Cheers. Definitely bourbon barrels take the lead. If you don't like bourbon barrel aged beers, and I'm not really a fan of them, but I mean, I can tolerate them, but if you don't like them, stay away from this because it's very strong bourbon barrel. Salted caramel, well, I guess that's in there. If you just told me it was a bourbon barrel aged imperial porter, 9.5, might be I'm thinking it might be a Baltic porter, which would be a lager, but I think it's probably very similar to their stout because we got a similar lineup of grains. The bourbon barrel stout used pale 2-row malt. Here, pale 2-row malt. They used the crystal 40L and 80L. Same thing here. Roasted barley. They're not saying that here. And chocolate malt. Yep. And they use Munich and oats for the Munich malt and oats for the stout, but not listed here. So they have a little less of a malt variety, but yeah, the hops are different. They use Chinook and Northern Brewer. This is Columbus, so they're similar, but no, not the same. All right, I'd have to go back and look at the yeast. Thin bodied, even at 9.5, it's a thin body, like a porter. It's thin, watery. Seems. Now, do the bourbon barrels add some of the alcohol to it? I don't know. I guess it would depend how wet they were. They weren't dry. But it probably would be a nominal. I would think a nominal amount. Might take a 9%, make it 9.5, and that might be scientifically unsound. But man, it does look like caramel. It's kind of bland. I said that about it before when we were reviewing it, and I said that about the stout. It's not a bad product, but I mean, I was looking at videos from 10 years ago for the stout, $10.99. They were paying $10.99 for the bomber in 2014, 2013, and I don't know what this beer costs now, but he got it at a discount, like a really good discount. I think he got it for $1 a can. I think he got them for $1 a can. So you're not going to really actually see that in real life, but he did see it in real life at our local. He's only about 4 miles away from it. I'm 24 miles away from it probably, but yeah, maybe 22 miles away from the hookup store. But anyway, so Les Le Bon Temps Roulé, a very good beer, I think. I'll go at 88. Let me take one more sip. I'm torn on this. So more than likely, you can pay about $4 a can. It's probably going to be about $15.99 a 4-pack. Not boozy. Caramel's starting to come out as it warms. Yeah, okay, I'll go along with that. 88. 88 out of 100. Very good. B+. I'm 2 points higher than Beer Advocate. So 8.8 out of 10, and I'm going to end this review by saying y'all go to California and take an Anderson Valley Brewery tour.